that's really unheard of for Naparima. But here comes the teams emerging from the tunnel, led by the officials, and there are the team members, of course, the officials of the game taking the field, which it'll be a very soggy field here this afternoon, Brent, because we've had so much rain in central Trinidad. I'm driving down to the venue. I mean, I was literally crawling coming down here because of the weather conditions. There were cars with their lights on, flashing hazard lights on to tell you how much rain we've had. But luckily, over the last 20 minutes, maybe last half an hour, it's cleared up beautifully, and we have a wonderful afternoon now.
Well, God is a footballer, Colin. That's why the weather has cleared up so well for today's game. Of course, here we're so excited about this one, Colin.
And this is Tanya Lee, the VP Marketing of Sportsmax, meeting the players. I think they would be very happy to be meeting Tanya. I mean, Brent, I would be happy to meet Tanya.
I thought you met Tanya already, Colin.
Yeah, again, I would be happy to meet Tanya again. But here is the officials being met, of course, and then the captain for presentation. That's, of course, Karim Riley and Jabari Gray. Of course, we can't forget, just in the back of Tanya is Mr. Creed, Mr. Anthony Creed, the president of the Secondary Schools Football League.
With an outstanding bow tie, I must add. Yeah. I am a bow tie wearer myself. I must ask him where he has gotten that. I would like to look at that one for collection. Look at that bow tie, Colin. That is exquisite.
He's a snazzy dresser, you know.
Very
snazzy.
snazzy.
He tells people that he's a snazzy dresser, and he's shown it here today. So we'll just await the playing. Well, the teams are meeting each other now, but I think he's waiting on the playing of the national anthem. So you could see him with his right hand outstretched, saying what's going on. But the teams there have met. The teams are just meeting each other, and then of course meeting the officials. And I'm sure very shortly we will actually hear the playing of the national anthem. But what an encounter. The field, Brent, could also be a bit of a nightmare for defenders to turn on conditions like this.
Well, it might be, but the good thing about this Attobolan field, it very rarely holds water, so that is very good.
Rodfin Harris is the referee, very experienced man. Then there's Caleb Wales, the first assistant. Joanne Cornell is the second assistant. Of course, the fourth official is Kevin Smart. But of course, just a word on the referee, Rodfin Harris, Brent, very, very experienced man.
Yeah, he's an experienced man. Trace Campina, of course, plies his trade in the TT Pro League. And that being said, this is a really exciting day for football here at Attobolan. Of course, followed by the top of the table, a professional Trinidad and Tobago professional league clash between W Connection and Central FC. And of course, this game, a sudden rivalry between Prez and Naps. I don't think our friends at Sportsmax would have drawn up a much more entertaining day of football here in the beautiful Twin Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. The top two teams arguably in the secondary schools football, and of course the top two teams in the Digicel TT Pro League.
And I would think Shiva Boys would have something to say about that, but of course they had the opportunity to be in the final, and they lost out for the second time to presentation on penalty kicks, and you know, and some of their penalty kicks
very wayward.
Yeah, really left a lot to be desired, to be honest. But you know, I liked Shiva Boys. But funnily enough, they were the surprise team of the season to actually come and win the tournament. I think nobody thought they would have won it before we started.
Well, they were very consistent throughout, Colin, and you have to give credit where credit is due.
But here is the Naparima team. Fernandez in goal. There's Stroud, Andrews, Arthur, Payne, McIntosh, Sandy, Ramdin, Sadhu, Francois, and Isaiah Lee, the top scorer. Of course, Coach Angus Eve, the man leading Naparima. There's the presentation team. Gray, Noel, Barrington, Joseph, Hospitalis, Riley. Gordon has come into the team today. Williams, Lammy, Roberts, and of course the experienced coach in Sean Cooper. So we're just going to get ready to get this game underway. And of course, the presentation is going to be kicking off. And it's Neon Lammy with the kick. So here we get started. And right away, Karim Riley, long ball, searching for Gordon. And he does well to keep it in. But is it going to be, it seems it's going to be a free kick. So a free kick very early. It's going to be Jordan Riley. So a free kick very early, Brent, from the first kick.
Very positive start, Colin.
Gordon did well, though, because he chased it what seemed to be a lost cause. Now, this could be a very interesting one here. Jordan Riley, a good dead ball specialist, and tends to be very accurate with his cross balls.
This could be dangerous, Colin. Very early in the game. Again, it's a good start here.
So here's Jordan Riley. And up goes the heads, and it comes to the far post. It's with Hospitalis.
Could be trouble.
Oh, it just goes wide. So Hospitalis was the one. He was able to turn with it, had the shot, and luckily for Naparima, Brent, it went just wide.
Well, they are very, very fortunate here. Look at that, another good delivery by Jordan Riley. Pings around the box. Good shot there, could have snicked in it right there in the post. What a good positive start here. Again, ball in the box, pins around like a pinball machine, and this barely misses by Hospitalis. It's a good start.
Good start, indeed. Very good start. But here's McIntosh for Naparima. They're not going to sit down and play that here. Wide ball for the man who's come into the team today, Ramdeen. Just going to keep it in. And Barrington is the man who's going to take the throw. So nice positive start from both these teams, looking to attack each other. Sherwin Noel. Good ball up, looking for Riley, but Roberts trying to play it in field. Riley gets it. This is Terrell Williams. Hospitalis. Oh, you can see, Brent, they're going to have problems with this field already. Yep. Everybody is slipping and sliding all over the place.
Yeah, it's quite slippery and out there. It's got to stand up.
Yeah, well, here is Sandy to Sadu. But he is robbed of it. Kareem Riley pushing it a little too far ahead of him, and he's brought down. Referee Harris says it's going to be a free kick, but its conditions are going to be very difficult. We're seeing it already.
Well, the proper footwear is needed here today, Colin.
That's right. Jordan Riley with his usual dummy. Roberts was not fooled, though, but it's picked up by Hospitalis. Gordon looking to make that run, but it was overhit, and ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for Naparima.
The conditions will definitely play a part in this afternoon's proceedings, Colin. Just already in the first couple of minutes, you can see players slipping and sliding. You have to wonder if they have on the appropriate footwear for this afternoon's encounter. Don't want to make a mistake because of negligence, Colin.
Oh, yes, certainly not. So the kick, up goes the head. Williams gets it to Gordon. Being challenged by the man who scored the goal in the semi-final, Shadon Arthur, but finally cleared downfield by Tariq Andrews. This is Sadu.
It's a good tackle.
That's a good tackle. But in the way is Rondell Payne. Gets it towards Chris Stroud. But the ball won by Riley. Lammy is free.
Could be
this
trouble.
could be
Good
danger.
tackle.
Is he brought down?
That's
no,
a good
says
tackle.
the referee. Good tackle, Brent.
Very good tackle.
Here is Naps with Sandy, but it's won back by presentation. Hospital is fighting with Ramdeen and Sandy, and in fact the referee is going to bring back the play and award the free kick to presentation.
Yeah, rightfully so. Of course, Rodman Harris trying to play the advantage play. It was not there, but that was such a good tackle there by Payton in the back there.
Rondell Payne.
Yeah, that's an extremely good tackle by him. Tell you what,
I was a little worried. I thought Brent, had he not got ball,
he is a brave boy.
Oh yes.
Especially in these conditions, Colin.
Well, it's going to be a free kick, and Terrell Williams is going to take it. Not Jordan Riley, because Williams wants to curl it with that left foot towards the far post for Matthew Joseph to run onto it. And as I said, he's curling it towards that far post. The heads go up, and it comes off the head of, let's see, it looked to be just trying to make the player out there. That's Kareem Riley. So it was came off the head of Kareem Riley and has gone out for a goal kick. So coming up to the first 5 minutes of this game, and it's been a good start by both teams. Oh, there is Fernandez slipping, and a long ball looking there for Isaiah Lee. He hasn't been in the play yet,
This is where
but he's in the play now.
So good tackle.
Very good tackle again. So this was Sherwin Noel putting in that tackle. There is young Sherwin Noel, because Isaiah Lee was going past him, Brent, and just as he was about, there he wins the ball neatly.
Good, strong challenge there, coming in, making sure that he doesn't get anything out of that. Noel coming across there. You have to be sure with your challenges here in these types of conditions, Colin. Any slip up and you put your team in a very difficult situation, particularly with the weather as it is, Colin, and the pitch and the condition that it is.
So it's going to be a goal kick for Prez, but it's won here by Stroud.
It's a good ball.
Again, overhit a little bit too much. So Jordan Riley looking to head it inside and not able to. So it's going to be a throw for Roberts, getting it to Sadu, back to Roberts. He does well, plays on ball in field, but not to the intended target. And in fact, the referee is going to bring it back. Referee's going to bring it back for a free kick. Juval Roberts is going to take it. So no goals yet. Naparima presentation. Digicel Play Cup final. Nice searching ball for Isaiah Lee. Terrell Williams was doing the heading. In fact, he's being pushed. Free kick quickly taken. Jordan Riley. He's got some space in front of him. Coming back to put in a challenge. And put it in well was young Mark Ramdeen. And this is Sadu. Looking for some support. Isaiah Lee making the run. Being confronted by Matthew Joseph. Does he keep it in? I don't think he did. And it's going to be a left-sided corner for Naparima.
But that was a good challenge there by Ramdeen coming back into play. Not allowing Jordan Riley to get forward. It resulted in a corner for his team. That's good, positive defensive play. The coach would be very happy with that.
There shouting out instructions. That's a good corner, headed away. But in comes, let's see, that was the man there. Oh, this could be a chance, just wide. Well, all on his own was Rondell Payne, and he headed it wide.
My, oh my.
I thought, Brent, that would have been in the back of the net. He was all alone. There it is with a free header. The cross from Sadu.
It's a good ball.
Look at Payne. Oh, just wide.
Got to hit the target there, son. That's an excellent ball by Sadu in 8 because of space. Just hit the target. You know, if the ball hits off the surface, anything could happen. He just glances his header. He went for direction there, Colin, and not power.
That's right, and unfortunately, the direction, had he got it on target, it would have been nestled into the back of the net.
Yeah, unfortunate.
So the ball played there. This is Arthur, the goal scorer, to Sadu. He slips, but luckily for him, recovers in time. Payne. He's got to be careful. Lamy is a dangerous customer. Wins it, gets it to Riley. Up the line to Lamy. Let's see. He's definitely going to look to take on Payne here.
Good
excellent,
defending.
good defending. Actually, it was Tariq Andrews and not Payne. But he gives it away, gives it right back to Riley. And in fact, it comes off of Francois. He hasn't been in the game all that much. Ronaldo Francois, and it's going to be a throw. Lamy gets it back to Barrington. Oh, that's not a good pass. Picked up here by Shane Sandy to McIntosh, making that run going down the line. That's a lovely ball to Isaiah Lee. Is he fouled? No, says the referee. And we see the assistant referee now is giving the free kick, and the referee, the assistant referee on the far side, is giving the free kick. And there it is, Brent.
Yeah, just a little tug of the shirt there. Doesn't look much in it, but of course it interrupted Isaiah Lee's progress. He may have gotten to that one before, of course. It's a foul there. In a quite dangerous position, Colin.
Well, it seems to be Sadu is going to take it. Yes, it is Junior Sadu. And don't think he's going to go for goal, Brent. He would be better served maybe just to square that ball inside, because lots of bodies have gone inside. Of course, there's Isaiah Lee. There's Ronaldo McIntosh. Coming up is Tyreek Andrews. There it goes, over the bar.
It's very ambitious.
Very ambitious. Again, I thought it would have been better served to just to play that ball inside. There's Junior Sadu. Very confident young player. Been man of the match on 2 occasions that we've been doing games, Brent.
Yeah, and one of the...
Very industrious type of midfielder.
One of the main reasons why Presentation College have had quite decent season, of course, the play of Sadu, such an instrumental part in that midfield for Presentation sorry, for Naparima College, that is Sadu. Such an important part of the puzzle for this team.
So this is Isaiah Lee. Dangerous man, of course, is Isaiah Lee. Already with 19 goals for the season, Brent.
That's a lot of goals.
Oh, man. 19 goals and something like 21 appearances.
It's outstanding, an outstanding record there.
And it should have been more, because on Friday, he should have had a double.
Well, that hat-trick, I mean, you're being modest, Colin. he did miss quite a few chances, but you have to give him credit. He makes the runs that a lot of forwards in this league do not want to make, and he works tirelessly, and he gives defenders no end of worry and no end of joy because of his play. Such an active part and parcel of course, this outstanding Naparima College team.
Well, Jordan Riley is going to take the free kick, even though Terrell Williams was coming across. Here is the ball coming in, headed away by Tyreek Andrews, but Gordon picks it up, gets it back towards, let's see, the man there picking it up for Presentation.
Dangerous, this could be dangerous,
yes,
Colin.
Yes, it is, this could be a trouble here, but was it a little too hard from Ramdeen?
Needed a good pass there. It was an errant pass across the face, off the field, and I tell you what, a good pass by Ramdeen would have sent his skipper Shane Sandy well in on goal. Of course, overhit it a bit there.
Juval Roberts has actually changed his number, Brent. That's why I wasn't picking him up at all wide. He's normally with the number 3 on his shirt. He's gone to 27 today. Well, what's happening with the 4th official? We see something happening just off the field. The 4th official was having a word with the...
Seems like he's sending one to the stands. I'm not sure who it is.
He's having a word with the... Is it with the Naparima bench?
It looks that way. He's sending someone to the stand. I'm not sure if it's the...
I hope it's not the cameraman.
Well, that would mean he would serve...
I hope it's not our cameraman.
That means he'll serve a 1-game suspension, our cameraman. That's the case.
Well, here is Junior Sadu. Giving it to of course, to Stroud. Stroud to Ramdeen. He's got Barrington, and Barrington climbing all over him, and Ramdeen did well, and he gains the foul.
But give Ramdeen credit, of course. Give Ramdeen credit. He's come in so far in his first 10-15 minutes, and he's fitted it quite nicely here for Naparima College. He doesn't look anything like he's out of sorts. This is a good ball in the box. Oh, well defended here.
McIntosh looking to hit it one time, but really didn't get it at all. Oh, that's a short ball looking to get Arthur. He was lucky to get the rebound, and in fact gives away a throw. There's Sean Cooper. I'm not sure what the instruction. Sometimes the arm movements from these coaches, man, baffles me, because you're not sure who he's talking. There is Sean Cooper. I think he's decided. You look, there's the hand going again. And now that there is, you could see the hands, like a policeman.
Well, it'd be interesting to see them in their bed when they're sleeping, Colin. I'm not sure they're able to keep their hands quiet.
Well, it's going to be a free kick for Prez. And who's going to take it? It seems to be Gordon. Or is he going to leave it? He's leaving it for Roberts. So Roberts is playing that ball back towards Joseph, gets it back to Roberts. Nice ball, nice looking ball, but unfortunately overhit as Kareem Riley started to come in and found that it was going over his head. This is Ramdeen for Naparima, playing it inside towards Sadu. Got acres of space, but plays a lovely long ball towards McIntosh. Can he get there before Roberts? He does. He's looking for some support, looking for backward support. Arthur is there with him. He's still holding on to it. And look at the come inside. Does well.
That's good skill by the young man.
McIntosh.
Can he finish?
This is Isaiah Lee. Isaiah Lee has put Naparima in front in the Digicel Cup final here at the Atto Golden Stadium. Naparima won. Presentation nil. Excellent skill brand by McIntosh. He's playing it infield to Isaiah Lee.
Well, when you talk about stick-to-itivity, that's the man, McIntosh, picking up the ball on the right-hand side when all else seems dead. Pulling the side, look at him here. Looked like the play was dead and over, looking for backward support, and he persevered with his play. Nice bit of trickery coming inside, getting around Williams. And look at this, Colin, backward, and that man, you know he's not going to miss that one.
Isaiah Lee scoring here for Naparima. First blood going to the Naparima team. How will Presentation respond? And they've got to do it quickly. Karim Riley to Lamy. He's come back now, trying to get things going. He is the man up front for Presentation as Roberts is with a throw. I think just what this game needed, Brent.
Oh, yeah.
A goal.
Oh, yeah.
And it has come early.
Well, you would argue that Presentation College has started the better, just a shade better than the two. But I tell you, that's an outstanding bit of individual display by McIntosh.
And I tell you, I love the finish from Isaiah Lee.
Cool and
opened
collective.
His body beautifully, and he just slotted it into the far corner, giving Jabari Gray absolutely no chance. So, a free kick for Presentation. This is Jordan Riley with the free kick. 1, 2, 3, 5 blue shirts in the box. As referee Harris is saying to him, you need to take it back a couple of yards, son. So the two Rileys over the ball, Jordan Riley and Kareem Riley. And it seems that Kareem is going to take it. Yes, he's telling Jordan, you wait for the ball coming back out or whatever. Here's Riley,
a good delivery.
sending it in, and it's headed away by, let's see, that man, Payne, the man just heading it away. Yes, it was Rondell Payne. Just heading it out, is it? And it is going to be a corner. So Prez looking to get back into this game. Nope, it's a throw. So Jordan Riley, he actually thought it was a corner because he tends to take all these dead ball kicks. This is a nice curling ball. Oh, Fernandez had to beat it out. Wow. Beauty of it was a lovely curling ball. Fernandez started to come for the cross, Brent, and all of a sudden he saw that ball curling going into the back of the net, and he had to make a couple steps backward and punch it out.
But that's another good delivery by Jordan Riley. Look at Fernandez, always backpedaling. Take no prisoners there. He had no choice, Colin. These types of conditions, the ball being wet, anything can happen.
That's right, as Riley is not going to get that one, and in fact they have a throw. So he's going to leave it for Javal Roberts. So just about 18.5 minutes gone. Naparima lead here in the Digicel Play Cup final by 1-0. Kareem Riley, that ball bouncing off of Arthur, and in fact comes off the hand of Riley. So it's going to be a free kick for Naps. Jordan Junior Sadu is going to leave it for Tariq Andrews. That's a good-looking ball. Giving chase is Arthur. And he slips and slides all over the place, and it's going to be a goal kick for Presentation.
There seems to be a couple puddles of water over on that right-hand side, Colin. It's the second time now we see players slipping and sliding, particularly on that side of the pitch.
So Naparima, Presentation on the attack. Looking for Lamy, headed away by Payne. Francois, he's a good, skillful player. Nice dribbler with the ball. Gets it towards Ramdeen. He's looking to take on Barrington. He gets by Barrington, but Barrington is going to come back at him. The cross coming in, not a good one, and it's picked up by Jabari Gray. Gets it towards Barrington. There is the Naparima substitutes. All looking on very anxiously, but all with probably hidden smiles on their faces because the team and their teammates are doing very well at the moment. They lead by that solitary goal from Isaiah Lee. Stroud giving it back towards goalkeeper Fernandez. He couldn't do very much with it. And it's going to be a throw for Prez. Miles Barrington towards Lamy. Williams. Noel. Ball comes off of Francois, goes towards Williams, but coming forward to collect it. Roberts is not going to get there. And thought Arthur had some time.
Seems the referee would have...
Yeah, he's bringing back the play for a foul. Yeah. So it's going to be a free kick for Presentation. Again, a slip. So Isaiah Lee in the 16th minute have given Naparima the lead by 1-0.
But we had a very frantic start to this game, Colin. It seems to have fizzled out a little bit. Yes. I think the conditions now really taking a bit of its toll here on this afternoon's proceeding. Players slipping and sliding and not really getting their footing right.
Nice long ball. Miles Barrington is going to get there before Ramdeen. Oh, he does well. Turns nicely with it. Sends that ball looking for Jordan Riley. But Stroud is going to get there.
That's not clever. That's not a clever play.
Lamy is going to chase it down. Sadu's got to be careful.
Yeah, it's not a clever play. They put themselves in that trouble.
Eventually, Sadu clears it. But he clears it, and McIntosh is now in a foot race with Roberts. He's playing that ball back. When they always tell you in conditions like this, you've got to be careful.
Safety first.
Playing the ball back.
Safety first. It's a bit short there in that play.
But again, Jabari Gray was able to get there and play it out for a throw for Naparima.
Well, it's the type of surface that attacking players like Colin, because of the slick, slippery surface, they can shimmy their way past defenders a lot easier. And we've seen that this afternoon.
Francois sends the ball looking for Ramdeen, picked up by Jordan Riley. He sends it upfield thinking that maybe Lamy would have been in a much more offensive position, but he was more on the left side and more in the midfield rather than in the attacking, striking position. But here's Payne getting it towards Stroud. Stroud to Ramdeen, and Barrington is on his back as per usual. And on this occasion, as Brent rightly says, pushing on the back of Ramdeen, and a free kick awarded to Naparima.
Well, Ramdeen has certainly added some energy on the left-hand side for Naparima College. You have to wonder if Coach Angaseve started him to nullify the pace of Riley going the other way.
This is a good ball from Ramdeen, but dropping just in front of Jabari Gray. Had him a little bit concerned at one point in time, but he got his body nicely behind it. So there is the bench of the Presentation substitutes. Of course, they would have a little bit more concern, especially Coach Sean Cooper. But here comes Naparima again through Francois, playing that ball, looking for Isaiah Lee. One back here by Roberts, but he gets it, he gives it away to McIntosh. McIntosh, very tricky customer, plays it back to Junior Sadu. He doesn't hold on to the ball, gives it to Francois. Francois turns a wayward shot from distance there, really and truly. Never was going to trouble Gray, and it's going to be a goal kick for Presentation. 23.5 minutes gone. And as you rightly said, Brent, the first 15 minutes until the goal was scored, it was a frantic pace here. And suddenly with the goal, you thought the pace would have picked up even further, but maybe the conditions.
Yeah, maybe you could blame it on the conditions, of course. A lot of errant passes as well, Colin, because of the conditions and slipping and sliding. It's like a little push on the back there by Shane Sandy. But as you look at the game and as it's unfolding here this afternoon, you would have to say that these players here with this kinds of conditions will have to alter a bit their game plans. It's not conducive to that short, slick passing that both teams tend to like. It's more direct type of football you would have to see this afternoon if you want to get anything out of it, really.
Well, it's going to be a free kick, and Hospitalis is the man, Darnell Hospitalis, lining up to take it. So there is the referee just getting back in position. He was asking the goalkeeper to move the towel from on top the goalpost. So, of course, Naparima at this point in time with 60% possession as opposed to Presentation with 40%. So it's the game so far, not only in terms of goals, but in terms of territorial advantage. Naparima very much on top. Long ball, but Lamy's in an offside position. He can't give chase. If he was, the assistant referee would wave him for offside. Did the sensible thing. This is Andrews. Long ball towards McIntosh. Takes it down beautifully. Turns. Looking for some support. Gets it inside towards Francois. Francois to Sadu. Always seems available. Plays a good ball towards Stroud. Takes it down. Looks for his support. Oh, he goes past Riley and says an awful ball that's picked up by Barrington. Good ball from Kareem Riley. Jordan Riley tries to give it back to him. Picked up by Sandy. He gets it to Sadu. Sadu to McIntosh. Good challenge, and Riley wins it. Gets it towards Gordon. Plays the ball to Jordan Riley. He's going to attack Stroud. Good tackle indeed. And Francois now running at the presentation defense. Gets it to the overlapping Stroud. He pushes it too far ahead of him. Noel wins it. Good ball upfield. And pushing on the back of Hospitalis is Payne. So it's going to be a free kick for presentation. Miles Barrington is going to take the free kick.
Well, you know, Colin, presentation will want to try and get one back before half-time.
Well, here is Jordan Riley.
It's a good ball.
Oh, my! Lammy in front of the goal, directly in front of his goal, inside the 6-yard box. He holds his head because he can't believe he missed that one. Lovely ball from Riley. It was just to steer it into the goal, Brent.
All it needed was a positive touch downward. There he is. Oh, he didn't look sure about that one at all, Colin. He just looked like he stretched out a leg, hoping for the best. There's no conviction behind it whatsoever. What a chance missed there by Lammy.
What a chance to make it 1-1. Good ball upfield, but Hospitalis looking for Riley. No one in control except Lammy now takes control of it. Has Gordon wide on his left, but he goes back towards Roberts. Roberts plays a good ball for Lammy, but Andrews.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Let's see. A penalty or goal kick? Goal kick awarded.
Wow.
No, I thought, no, referee Harris is going to have a word with Lammy, but I really thought that Andrews had touched him. We'll have to see that again, Brent.
Well, we didn't see much of an appeal by Lammy, so I would suspect that he was going to the Emir. Well, that is a foul, Colin. That is a foul.
The ball was nowhere to be seen.
But he clipped him. He clipped him on the way over. I thought that was a foul.
Well, that's interesting. I myself thought it was a foul, and I saw him pointing at one, saying, oh, delaying there. And luckily for Matthew Roberts, for Matthew Joseph, the ball went back to the keeper. Yeah, I thought, but Lammy never really complained too much. He normally is a player, you always see him with his hands up asking for decisions. He didn't ask for that one.
No, he didn't.
This is Sandy. Good ball towards Shadon Arthur. McIntosh always seems available. Doesn't control it all that well, but Sandy helps him out, looking to go past Roberts. He does not. Roberts gets back possession of that ball. He is now looking for support. Does very well indeed. Goes up the line, but plays not a good ball to Lammy, and Naparima regain possession through Sadu. Sadu looking for Lee. The ball picked up by Gordon.
It's a good ball.
Plays a lovely ball towards Jordan Riley. He does well. Who is he going to play to? He plays it towards Hospitalis.
It's a good move.
Gordon making that run. Can he deliver the cross in? He does. Head it out, but goes straight back to Gordon. He's confronted by Arthur. Turns well with it. Sends the cross in again, but this time too close to the keeper. He immediately gets Francois going. Oh, this is good football from Francois. Chips it beautifully, but headed away by Matthew Joseph, but picked up by Ramdeen, who's gone inside.
It's a good tackle.
Good tackle indeed. Miles Barrington. Will he keep it in? He certainly does. Heads up the line, looking for inside support. Or is he going to take on his man? He looks to go inside of his man, looking for the shot. He goes over, and Jordan Riley was trying to pick it up, came off of Barrington, the body of Barrington.
End-to-end now, Colin. End-to-end stuff now. Both teams are really going at each other, Colin. Game's opening up a bit.
And this is Gordon. Making the run was Kareem Riley, but through towards Lammy. Not a good ball. Picked up here by McIntosh, who's come all the way back to help his defense. and Barrington and Ramdeen going over. They're going to have a great tussle this afternoon. And Ramdeen looking to give it to Isaiah Lee. But it's won here by Miles Barrington. Back to Noel. Sherwin Noel sends it infield, looking there for Kareem Riley. But it's picked up by Sandy, the skipper, to Sadu. He's now starting to run at the defense. Was over pushing it. And Roberts clears the lines.
Oh, looks like a handball there.
Yep. Well, a player is down in the meantime. I think it could very well be Payne. He's in some pain. Rondell Payne.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. So Jordan Riley, 16 years old, really 6 goals and 19 appearances. I wouldn't say he's a striker, Brent. I would more call him an outside midfielder, wide midfielder. Yes, and there is Mark Ramdeen sliding, slipping all over the place.
Looked like David De Gea, Manchester United, their goalkeeper, coming out there with his hands.
Manchester United won a game finally on Sunday.
All
you Man U fans, congrats to you, all you Man U fans. You've won a game.
Well, I'm not sure my good friend in Jamaica, George Davis, would be happy about that comment.
I've said well, I hear Sportsmax is 80% Man U fans, so what have I done
for them?
What have I done wrong, Brent? I've said congratulations, they've won a game. I think I'm being very kind.
I think that George Davis in particular will sense the sarcasm in your voice.
Not at all, Brent. Oh, come on, Brent. Was never sarcasm. So there is. We're going to have a bit of a well. We had a little bit of a delay. Payne is back up, and referee Harris is probably going to bounce the ball, but he should just give it. Yeah, it's just give it to presentation. They had control of the ball at that point in time. This is Riley, Jordan Riley, towards Kareem Riley. He plays a bad pass and it's picked up by Sandy. Isaiah Lee always seems to get the control of the ball. Looks to play a 1-2 with Ramdeen, gets the return ball, plays it beautifully towards McIntosh, and he was looking for Francois, but again, overhit. So 32.5 minutes gone. Naparima still lead by that